Hi everybody, Dr. Strife here, bringing you a new video. Thanks in part to Sega. We're going to do a bit of a kind of a preview. I'm going to talk more about the online, and then we'll talk about other features in a future video. Just because we're kind of seeing what Sega has up their sleeve. I have a hunch that there's like a special thing that's going to happen with this game, because it says there's more news about this game coming. So, and I have a copy of the game, a preview code from Sega, so thanks to Sega for sending me that code. But yeah, I want to talk about my experiences so far. First day, day one of the Virtua Fighter 5, Virtua Fighter 5 Ultimate Showdown on PS4. That captures, of course, on my PS5. I did do a stream a little bit earlier today. You can catch that stream on Twitch. That's right, you can catch it on Twitch if you want to go back and watch the recording. But I'm going to talk about a little bit here. I'm going to talk about my experience with the game so far. This game feels like Virtua Fighter. Now, I haven't played a ton of Virtua Fighter. I recently went back on my Xbox Series X to play the 360 version of Final Showdown of Virtua Fighter 5, and the gameplay feels pretty much the same. The gameplay's intact here. They didn't do any rebalancing or anything that, to my knowledge. It's just straight up, here's the new game. They gave it a new coat of paint. Game looks fantastic, and I'm also going to be doing a video comparing the two graphical styles, so stay tuned for that. So, now shameless plugging. We're just going to talk about how this game feels. It feels good. It feels like Virtua Fighter. It feels great. And I think I'm becoming a new Virtua Fighter fan. I've never played a ton of the games back in the day, but now I can really see myself enjoying it. I've lost a lot of matches, but I've won a few, and it's been a fun experience. It's a pretty basic system where it's basically a guard and a punch and a kick. But you can do combinations of those, combinations of buttons, strings, to do different moves, various things, and so on. Now, the online was a very interesting piece here, because a lot of people didn't know what to think about the online because, well, it doesn't have rollback, which is usually the kiss of death nowadays when it comes to online fighting games, because usually delay-based netcode is not very good, like at all. And I don't know enough about what they're using when it comes to this. I've only noticed a couple of stutters online, but this has got really good, amazing netcode. From, I'm hearing different things. I'm hearing some people say, like, someone from, I think it was NYC Furby, I believe. I could be totally wrong on this, but I think one of the fighting game streamers was mentioning that they believe that they're using some type of server connection. And that would be a very interesting take, because most fighting games are a peer-to-peer type of thing. Basically, you're connecting from one person to another. You're not connecting to a server. So if that's the case, then that might make a little more sense of why it plays smoother. But some people are saying they notice a little bit of delay here. I'm not very sensitive to input delay, so, as far as it goes for me, it felt as smooth as could be, with very little hitches. But it seems like that, yeah, it was very, very good. And I was able to connect with people really easily. I only got like one disconnect when I played for the few hours that I played today. And I know some people really put in a lot of grind time with this game so far. And I've only been able to do a little bit because, well, life happens and stuff, life goes on, but I was able to get in some playtime here, and it is quite a bit of fun. You rank up pretty easy, that I've noticed, because I was playing ranked mode, and you rank up pretty quick. Sometimes you don't even have to win a match to rank. It's very interesting. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. I don't understand what the metric is for it, but yeah, that's there. But so far, like, playing the game, it feels really fun. I don't want to go into too much. I just kind of wanted to put out a little quick impressions. There's depth to this game for sure. There's maybe not a ton of content, but there is depth here, especially if you're going to be an online warrior. and we're going to put it through its paces this week, now that it's coming out for PS Plus, and apparently it's also PS Now as well. So by the time this video comes out, it should be coming out, or it should be out later that day. But we are going to make sure that we are covering this game and giving it all the love that it deserves. And I'm looking forward to playing more of this game because it's been a blast so far. Having the early access, once again, thanks to Sega for that early code. And yeah, we'll see you guys in the arena. And until next time, game on!